Hello, this is Dominique. I want to show you a special book that I just worked on yesterday. I just finished this morning, a few embellishments. I've been working with this papercraft set. This comes from France, but I don't know if you can get it anywhere. It's in Europe anyways. It's special. You have 8 sheets that are double-sided, where you get only one of each. So sometimes it's hard to decide which side am I going to take. So sometimes I take like the feature little portion that I really like, and then the rest, if I like the back, I can use it then. But then yeah, so I had 8 sheets like this. I had only 6 of the 8 here because I had put 2 away for another project that really matched the other project, which I was missing a couple of sheets to be able to finish it up. It has 2 sheets of stickers, and it has all these little tags, and you have all these punch outs, 4 sheets of punch outs. Really nice collection, and the paper is quite thick. It's more than maybe 65 pounds, maybe a little bit more. And also it had a ribbon, but I didn't use it. So I made a special book. This is the book. The fact that it opens like this is the way I want it, because it's so thin that just like this it might not stay on a shelf. So I could have made my spine here, this is just a fabric spine, a little wider so that it would close better and open more here. But I was happy that I did not do that, because then I think it stays up. And it doesn't have, it can close, but it doesn't have the pictures yet. And all those envelopes, as you can see, they're really thick. And so I think it's okay. Even with the pictures, it might stay a little bit wider, maybe this wide, because as you can see there's still room there. I didn't count how many pictures, but you'll see in the end, they're all envelopes. It's a book made with envelopes. So this is a sheet that the pattern paper that I preferred on the collection, so I put that aside, and also the back here, I put this one aside. I thought it was really nice. There are lots of nice ones. It was really hard to pick. And this one here I popped on 2 layers of heavyweight cardstock. Did the same here with my 1-inch punch. And here I put some cheesecloth, and this is one of the labels from the collection. So it's the one right here, this one here. And a couple of punch outs that I've glued there. Nice trim here that I got at my fabric store. So this spine is just fabric. I did it with 1 layer fabric, then I thought it was too thin, so I added a piece of cardstock inside that is scored at 1/8 of an inch for the whole, like maybe an inch all together. And I folded all the score lines, and then I just glued it inside. But if you want to do something with just the fabric spine, that's so that when it opens, I'll show you when it opens, it has to be able to fold, just like a book, you know. So if you want to do that, maybe do it before you glue the second part. Like you glue just the first part behind here, and then before you glue this one, you put it there, because otherwise it's okay. Because I had the piece of paper, I put some glue in, I just slid it in there, and then I just glued it. It was easy. But it's better if you add either a piece of thicker fabric or a piece of paper, like I did with score lines. So I used some seam binding for the closure, and I crinkled it a little bit. This is more, I would say, masculine book. And here, as you can see, look inside, because there's something to look in there. I really picked those randomly, but then I said, oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what you need. A salty pirate and his beautiful mermaid live here. So it's kind of a house or their life of a couple that like boat. Or this is old marine, as you can see. These are punch outs I just left open to tuck a photo here, and same here. Either 2 photos or a large one that can stay there. I really like this paper here. It's very vintage. And what I liked about the paper is that they had like a picture, vintage picture side, and on the other side was more like design, like drawing, or more childish kind of paper. So I thought it was, so you can pick whatever you prefer. So these are all envelopes that are piled together. I made a French tutorial, but if you want, I can make an English tutorial just on how to pile them and how to put the spine together with the covers. It wouldn't take too long, so if you want to have it, I can do it in English too. So, and also I've learned a couple things that I didn't know because it was the first time that I made it. So I kind of learned as I was going, and I had to struggle with a couple of things, and it was hard to adjust everything so that everybody would know how to make it. But now I know, so you would get the perfect tutorial series. Very quick, maybe just two videos. So as you can see, I have envelopes. So these are little envelopes I buy at Hobby Lobby. They're the Paper Studios. I have 3 different sizes. I have the small, the medium here, and then the very large here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I recommend that you have 3 different sizes of envelopes so that you can do interesting stuff. So here you have this one here, and they're all pockets because I just removed this little tabs they have here so that things would stay inside when you glue it. And the big tab here, the flap of the envelope, that's how you glue them together, just gluing the flap. Sometimes you have to add some gusset depending on how you pile them up. If you have, like, this one has a bigger gusset, this one has a little one, because there's all of this inside, so you have to kind of know where you're going when you do that. That's the hard part. Like, I was going, do I do this way, that way? I was not too sure. So, but the gussets, I was good. It's just the gussets at the end to put the book to the cover. But now I know exactly how to do it. And all those small envelopes have the small cards. You can put a little photo or journaling and then photo in the back. I wouldn't add more photos than that because then it would get so thick. But one thing we can do when I do the tutorial, I will make it so expandable that it won't be a problem. So here you have another one. I always use a little strip of paper and I put a little punch out. This punch out too. I have stickers, but I kept them pretty much all except for the one for another project that I have to make because I have a couple of sheets that I need extra for that other project. So here you have another one. You have all those cute little punch out that I used as embellishments. Here you have another one with the card. So it goes like this, here, and then you turn this one. You have this larger one. These open in 2. So this is a second size envelope, so you have like a second size card, like you have double card in it. And you can add like 3-4 photos. And everything that is on top of the spaces, photo spaces, always left open a little bit so that people can tuck something underneath, a little photo. And here you have another one here, like this. Put a photo here. You can tuck this one. I think, yeah, you can tuck just here because this was too thin. Oh no, it's open. It's just that it's tucked there. I remember I just added a piece of cardstock underneath. You probably just there. See? Because I added a piece of cardstock because it was too thin. It's too thin to just leave like that when it's this thin. And here you have photo spots and journaling spots. Have an extra card here. And this opens again here. This one here. I'm not opening all of them. This one I didn't add anything. Maybe I should add something. There's still a couple of punch outs I could use. This one here with this card here. And then this one here with an extra card. Rules of the beach rules. It's beach, it's marine, it's all sorts of things. Very vintage. So this goes like this, and then you continue. As you can see, as we open the book, you see how the spine here folds. So that's why I made it that way, so it can fold. And it's better if, like, maybe a piece of denim or something to put inside, something really thick, but that still folds. That's how we're going to do it when I do it in English, because I think I'll be doing the tutorial because I want to make another one. They're so much fun to make. Now we get to the big envelopes. So here you have, this one catches just here, it's nothing. So you have this here, and then you have an extra one here. And I just put this strip here because I had the flap of this piece wrapped around here, so I wanted to hide it. People can write on it, whatever. So you have this one, beautiful paper. I have so much paper I could do another one. So it will come soon, but not quite yet. I have a lot to do right now. This and this. Maybe towards, I would say, August, something like that. Maybe before. I have some time, I'll do it before. If you want it, just ask for it. Just let me know if you want it. And this one here. And here I made a mistake. I had another envelope that was opening that way, like not this way but that way, so it was not working because it was opening on the spine side, so it was not working, so I had to glue them together, shut together. So I'll know how to do it next time. And here's just for the one last picture. So as you can see, as you go, the spine, the fabric spine, just folds. Folds here, folds here, folds here, you know. So that's why you have to have this soft, just like a regular book. That's because they're piled here. But we're leaving like a 1/4 inch, maybe we'll leave a little bit more when I do it again, of that you don't glue all the way to the edge so that it can expand. So it would kind of be accordion here. So we'll do it that way, but still I want it to be able to open, because just like this, it's not going to stand. So this way it's much more solid. Even if we add the pictures, it'll make it maybe a little bit more open, which is okay. So let me know if you want the tutorial, and if you liked it, you can click on that thumbs up button. And as you can see, I make project share videos, I have quick tutorials, also some quick series. If they're quick, I don't mind doing them in English. It's just the long ones, I don't want to make two. It takes too much time and I end up with so many books. And French is like my first language, and I have like 98% of my viewers that are French speaking, so I still want to treat you guys, the English speaking guys, but with smaller stuff, and I'm so busy that I don't have time to make two of each. So hopefully this one you'll want to have it, so I'll make it in a different paper collection. So just let me know, and then this can be done in one day. I made it in one day, even with the tutorial, so it gives you an idea that it's quick and easy. So let me know, and then don't forget to subscribe. So thank you for watching. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye-bye.